How do you position then in the beginning of 2024? And is China now looking attractive? Have we seen the worst of the macroeconomic fragility? Is it time to start scaling in?
Well, some investors have been doing that towards the end of the year. Scaling in is a good way to do this because it's going to take patience and time for the market to be fully recovering, right? So we do need some heavier stimulus from the government in order to get the market and the confidence back into its feet. Now, at this moment in time, if you look at the valuation, it is looking very attractive. But again, we're lacking the catalyst. So if you have, say, a long-term horizon in investing, then this is a good level to enter. But for investors that have a shorter time horizon, they would still probably need to be looking at the US markets or other markets in Asia.
Dan, speaking of that, you see pockets of value, you say, within the semiconductor space globally. Let's zero in on Taiwan. We're just days away from the presidential election. What sort of outcome are you looking at against this backdrop of what Taipei calls economic coercion?
Well, if you look at the final presidential poll, the ruling party is likely to be winning in this election. So if you look at that, it's probably going to be status quo from what we've seen, which means that the market is probably going to be carrying on what it's been doing. But semiconductor space-wise in Asia, we are looking at Korea more than Taiwan, because in Korea it seems that the valuation of the semiconductor space is relatively cheaper. Also, the fact that if you look at the ownership of the semiconductor stocks across the various countries and the regions, it seems that the Korean ones are still relatively underowned at this moment in time. And also, if you look at the export data in Korea, has been improving. So that indicates that the semiconductor space is looking pretty good. Supply is getting less because the inventory cycle has peaked, and the demand seems to be still strong looking at the export data. So that's the area that we'll be looking at, Korean semiconductors.
Hi, I'm Emily Tan, and thanks for watching CNBC. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching.